So today we are here for English Language Club, and I want all of you to connect with me. So you see, this is not a lecture or a class, it's a club, right? It's the English Language Club. Here, the purpose of our English Language Club is to connect with people like who are interested in practicing English language. So as it's a language, we are practicing a language, it's better if we interact with each other. So I want all of you to talk with me, okay? So if we do not communicate with each other, there is no way we can improve language, our English language, because it's foreign language, right? So let's hear from all of you. You can tell some your details, like what's your purpose for learning English, and also what you would like to talk about, and what's your intentions. So let's start. Janatul?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to call me ma'am, okay, it's fine. You can call me Apu or something, okay, if you don't mind. Okay, Janatul, so let's hear from you. What's your name, where from you are, and why you want to learn English, and what's your topic, what's your intention of today?
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Janatul Firdousi, and I'm from Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology Department at East West University.
Okay.
So ইংলিশ এই কোর্সটার মানে করার একমাত্র উদ্দেশ্য হলো যে দেখা যায় একাডেমিক মানে পড়া যেটা সেটা ইংলিশে, কিন্তু ইংলিশের যে বেসিক কোর্স কিংবা যে জিনিসগুলো সেগুলো মানে কি বলবো, যত ভালো করে আর কি জানা নেই। তো ইংলিশ যে কোর্স করলে আমরা সবকিছু করতে পারবো, কিংবা বাইরে কান্ট্রিতে গেলেও আমাদের মানে ওরকম প্রবলেমটা হবে না। মানে এই ক্লাবে আসা, ইংলিশ ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ ক্লাবে আসা।
Thank you, Janatul. And MD Aslam Uddin. Hello.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm Mr. Islamuddin. Ma'am, I'm going to in my chamber Dhaka to Mauna by bus. So sound pollution is very.
Yeah, I can understand. It's okay. You can continue.
Hello, hello, ma'am.
Yes, I can hear you. You can continue.
Yes. I'm going to Dhaka to Mauna in my chamber.
I can understand. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
So I'm just asking about where from you are and why you are in language club. I mean, what's your interest in English?
Okay. Sorry, madam. Sound pollution.
Yes, I can understand.
It's very fact.
Don't think about it. Keep talking.
I completed my graduation at the Dhaka University, BHMS, Bachelor of Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery. Actually, I am a homeopathic practitioner. Now, I am a student at Parul University, PhD scholars. So I will try to English language, to speak English language. Actually, I have no enough practice to English. So I will try again and again, day by day, to conversation with others to English. Thank you very much, madam.
Okay. And we have Sanjida. Hello, Sanjida. Oh, she's. Okay, looks like we lose her. So, Jannatul, okay, Sanjida is back. Hello, Sanjida Islam. Hello. Hello, Sanjida Islam. Can you hear me? All of you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Look, everyone, it's not a lecture or a course, it's a language club. So we are going to communicate. We're going to have a two-way conversation, okay? So it's not like I'm going to give you lectures on English. It's more like a club, where club we communicate with people, right? So here we'll practice about English. If you have some trouble in learning English and if there is in confusions, then we will sort it out. But here we are not going to have a academic type process or program. Okay. So Sanjita, when you feel free, you can tell us about you. So good morning and welcome everyone. So Jannatul, if I start with you, you said that basic is very important. Yes, basic is very important. But I want to say that what is the concept of basic? If we take our language, like the language we learned from the first time, Bangla. When we were learning Bangla, we didn't think about the basic, did we? We didn't went for what is the basic of this Bangla language. We didn't. We learned it. Now we know the basic of Bangla, right? So in order to understand and learn and adapt the skill to communicate in a language, it's not mandatory to learn the basic. Okay, basic is important when you want to more like know the language, study the language. So we're not studying English. Studying English and learning English or practicing English is not same. Okay, that's have to be clear. Like when we are knowing about the grammar, okay, they're good, very good. We know how to construct a perfect sentence. But if we don't know how to imply that when we're talking, then that's the study of the language. We studied the language, we studied the basic, the grammar of the language, but we don't know how to imply that. So you see that grammar, the basic, and the implementation, or what I mean is speaking and learning is not same. So, and if I think all of you, I mean, the purpose why we're here for language club is to increase our language English capability, so that we can communicate better, so that someday we can go on a foreign land and we can talk to them. And when there is someone we need to communicate in English, we can do it properly. When there is some writings or any other stuff that we have to do in that language, so that we can do it very well. So that's why we're here. So, you know, there is 4 sections of language. Each language have 4 sections. Like when we give an IELTS test, there is 4 sections. That's what's the language test, and that's why there is a 4 section. So in writing, and there's speaking, and there's reading, there's listening. So when we need listening, well, mostly we need the speaking actually, right? For example, when we everyday life, we don't need the skill of speaking in Bangla. We don't need the skill of speaking in writing in Bangla as much as we need the skill of writing, speaking in English. Okay. So like that, we need the speaking skill mostly. Then we need writing. And then we need the reading, and also, as well as speaking, listening is also goes with that. If we can't understand someone, we can, if we don't have the good listening capability skill, there is no way we can answer them. If we cannot understand someone properly, how can we will answer them? And well, we go to an abroad. If you ever have seen any, foreign people talking with you in real life, or even in a, in a video or in YouTube, you might have seen that they're not actually accurate, basically, not grammatically. They have errors, but they don't think about it. Okay, like they don't keep thinking, am I talking grammatically correctly? Am I forgetting rules? Okay, that is not the purpose of talking in a language, mostly in English. So when we go abroad, where we talk with a native or foreign speaker, we do have to, try to just communicate, not to think about what we have learned so far from our nursery school to this far. This is not the purpose. We just have to communicate. So when we go abroad, when we go outside of this country, we have to communicate so that they can understand us. For example, you want to, someone asks you a question and you want to answer them. So if you take like 5 minutes to understand what they have said, and then you construct your sentence in Bangla, then you make it, translate it into English, then you take few time to see into the grammatical errors, it's going to take forever. So there won't be a healthy or even a communication. It will be more like a CD player where the CD cannot play and it's stuck and you cannot hear what what's going on, right? So there is no way they can understand and we can have a communication. So that's why you have to communicate. But how we can learn a language if we, what I'm saying is basic is important. No, basic is important, but you have to learn it from yourself. Like when we started learning Bangla, we didn't think about grammar just like that. So I think one of the good way is to, when we if we listen, like babies, when we're little, babies learn talking by listening. They listen from us, they listen from their elders and their parents, and from that they learn and they started to talk. They didn't learn the grammar of Bangla. Well, honestly, if I say, grammar in Bangla is really hard, and still few people can't just memorize all the things. So listening is a very good a part and a very good way to increase our English skill. Not just in speaking, you might don't find it very helpful, but if you keep continuing that process, you will find out that actually listening helps you more efficiently than any other ways. You can speak better, you can be fluent, you will know which sentence is correct. Sorry. You will not think about the grammar. Like when you hear from people is saying, I will go, or a person is saying, I can't go. You see and you understand what that person means. You don't think about the grammar. So when you going to talk with other people, you will also say, I will go. But you won't think about the future tense, or why didn't I say I go to? Why didn't you say go to? So you will see the difference, but you don't have to memorize the grammar. So I have talked a lot. I think I told you and I promised that it will be a language club, not a class. I'm not going to give you, I don't want to give it a lecture. Don't make it like a academic program. So I want you guys to communicate with me, right? And well, Aslam, you said speaking and you need practicing. Look, speaking is it's not that hard, okay? Don't think about what I said. Don't think too much about it. Don't think too much about the perfections. Just practice. Okay, your goal have to be the communication, not the perfections of language. No one is perfect. Like when other people talk, like I'm talking, maybe there are a few errors on my speaking, right? But if I keep thinking about it, I cannot continue talking with you. So that's why you have to, in order to communicate, you have to communicate, not to analyze what I'm saying. So all of you, Jannatul, and we have someone else who is that, Sadia Afrin Upama. Hello, Sadia Afrin Upama. Hello. Hello, Sadia Afrin Upama, can you hear me? Okay, Sadia, if you can hear me, I was just going through a few way and how we can increase our English language capability or skills to talk in English or learn the language. So if you feel free, you can tell us about you. So all of you, do you have any topics or any specific term that you have want to grow and you openly can discuss with me? I think you should talk. You can unmute yourself and you can tell me about it. Even it's better if we communicate. It's better if it's a two-way conversation. I'm just talking, you're listening. There's no way it's going to improve any of our skills. Hello, can anyone hear me and can we respond? Hello, Sanjida, if you want to say something, you can say. Look, I'm not pushing you in a view, just I'm saying that we are here to learn a language, to talk, or to practice. So if we don't communicate, there is no way we can improve it.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm Sanjida Islam
Welcome,
from
Sanjida.
Savar. Hello.
Yes, we all can hear you.
Okay, thanks.
So Sanjida, why you want to join or why you want to learn English?
I think it's all Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Don't feel pressurized, just keep talking.
Actually, I feel so shy.
No, there's no one to, like, everyone is just like you. No one is expert in anything. Okay, just keep talking. If you are, even if you don't feel shy, if you can talk like you can talk in alone. So don't think we are here. Okay.
Okay. I think all need this course because everyone feels shy to speaking English.
Yes, Sanjida. So when you need something from someone, would you rather feel shy and keep it to yourself, or you say or ask that person, like for babies or for someone who can a kid, if he's hungry, if or she is hungry, Will he or she stay quiet because he feels shy, or would say his mother to give him something to eat? Look, when that kid is talking, he's not thinking about that, am I going, what will people say, what will people think, and am I talking correctly? So if you have to communicate without thinking anything about it. Okay, Sanjita, so, okay, feeling shy is maybe that we are concerned about few terms, that we are not talking the way that that person is talking, but that's not the goal. Okay, the goal is that
Actually, I think all have the limitation in speaking English.
look, it's not a hard task. Okay, it's not like a skill you require. And also another time, when you hear that people in YouTube or in the news or somewhere that, yeah, she is or he is talking so perfectly, so good, and when will I can talk like that, and how to do that? And we go for, very fast on get admitted into a course or into a program. So the purpose of this our program or any program, well, we are not academic program. Keep saying that we are a club. We are communicate in club. What is club like? We talk we make a communication, a group, a network, and we keep talking about lots of stuff. It can be a daily conversation. It can be a normal topic. It can be any topic you have kept in mind. You want to talk with us. It's like a group where you communicate, but we will communicate in English. There's just a little difference. So, Sanjita, we have limitation. Well, everyone have limitation, but we don't, the limitation is not, it cannot actually stop you from talking. Talking is, well, we all human being can talk, right? So when we talk in English, we keep thinking, oh, that I said that, what am I saying correctly, or am I making errors? So it's not a short-term practice. If you want to grow your English capabilities, if you want to talk, the person you see talking very good, you think he is good, then you have to be patient, and you have to be it is a continuous process. You cannot be master, or no one can be master. So I'm saying that no one can talk in a days, okay, in a week. It's not a short time program. If you want to learn, you have to keep continuing it. Like you started, you one day, like today, you have to start, you take it as a task that within 7 days, I will talk like that person. But that's not going to help you, because if you take that course, take that task, you will be pushing yourself too hard, you will be pressuring yourself. And there's a few things that are not about how much effort you give, it's about how much time you take. Okay, so in order to learn that language, you need to take it a long-term course, not a 7 days, or like even in 1 month. Okay, so Sanjida Islam, yeah, it's okay to feel shy. Okay, we all feel shy, like even if a native speaker will feel shy. So feeling shy is not actually a trouble. It's not a problem. You can overcome that. Okay, we can overcome anything.
Yeah,
So
I'll try.
yes. So Sanjita, if you want to overcome, it's about you actually. It's up to you. You can do it. It's not a very hard thing. You just have to communicate. Okay, like you're talking right now. I can understand you clearly. That's the main goal. Okay, we are not here to perfect our language skill. We are here to practice and communicate to create a group. Like first, I think it will better if we just don't continue with our, grammar and basic and learning English. I think it will help all of us if we communicate with anything you have in mind, and you want to, like, first, suppose if you want to talk with your friend. Okay, I'm not saying you can take me your friend. I'm an unknown person. But what I'm saying that, like, when you start a conversation in Bangla, you don't think about, you just communicate. Like a person you met on bus, and you keep talking with that unknown person, even with some political or some current program issue. I think it will help us if we do that same, but in English language. So, if we do that, we can overcome our that shyness we feel when we talk. It will be a free field. No one will judge you. No one is perfect. Everyone is similar in here. So here we will discuss about stuff we want to usually would do. So it will be a place where we can practice, where we can communicate, and we have any problem, we face any problem. Like I can, like all of you, you're here. I want to ask you, when you started to learn, when you wanted to learn, what the problem you faced? I mean, everyone have a different problem. Like Sanjita, you might feel shy. And I don't know, MD Asamuddin, what's you are thinking about when you are, what you problem you faced when you were talking? Okay, MD Asamuddin, I think, okay, you are in bus, as you said, okay. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you, madam. I will communicate with you and others, and your suggestion will be try to maintain. Thank you, madam.
Okay, there were a few others, but I don't know, maybe they're not available right now. So Sanjita Islam, I think if MD Aslamuddin is a little busy, if we continue with you. And MD Aslamuddin, you can join us when you have something to say. So Sanjita Islam, I think, is there any topic you want to talk with me, like openly? There is nothing like trouble you find, like, and yeah, that's it. Hello, Sanjita.
Hello.
Don't feel shy. Yes, thank you for responding.
Actually, my Wi-Fi connection is very poor, so I can't hear properly. Why?
Oh, okay. No, I can hear you properly actually, so you can continue.
What do you ask?
Actually, no, I'm not asking a specific questions. I maybe like you can talk about anything, like a topic you want to talk about. It can be English, it can be a daily occurrence, a daily issue, or something a problem you faced when you were learning English, or you had experience with someone you were talking about. Well, like when you went to talk with someone, the problem you faced.
Okay. Um.
Okay, Sanjida, her connection might not be that strong, so she's not here now. Okay, so MD Aslamuddin, I know you are in bus, but if you want to talk and if you want to, practice. Hello, if you can hear me, so it's not. Yes, even still in bus. It's okay. You can talk. Look, it's not. I'm not going to give you. I will help you, but I cannot. It's not. It's not a place to study a language. We are here to communicate and
Thank you,
make a.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. I will try. I will try again and again. Actually, actually, I have no enough time to speak in English.
Okay.
So next time I will try to you and others to conversation to speak in English. And I communicate with others.
Okay. MD Aslam, I want to say something. You don't need actually a lots of time. Okay, you don't need a specific, a fixed time to practice English. You usually, when you are in bus, like, you can practice with me. And while also in other places, when you are, doing something specific, you're free, but you are not at home on your desk, you don't need a book or a desk to learn English. You just need to well, nowadays we have a smartphone, we have access to anything through internet, so you can learn, you can practice from anywhere. So it's not an issue, it's not a problem, it's not a fact that you don't have time. Okay. And
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
yes, and for practicing, actually, sometimes you can practice with any like a friend or a person you met on somewhere. You can just continue, you can practice. If you keep thinking about what I say, the grammar is important when we write. Mostly grammar is there because grammar, the main purpose of grammar is how a language is constructed, how the language can be correct. So when we write and we have a lot of time, so we can think about, so that's why we can apply correctly and perfectly grammar in our writing. But when we speak, if we by time when we keep practicing, and by the progress of time, one day, someday, we will talk grammatically correctly. But not now, not just at the beginning, where when you have to talk, you don't have to think about all of it. But in other sections, when you write, in writing, grammar is very important. And to master the writing, actually, it's not just memorizing grammatical rules. You also have to be able to think in English. We are not native, we are not foreign people, we cannot think in English. But what I'm saying is that rather than thinking it in Bangla and translating into English, it's not going to construct a good language, it's not going to construct a good paper or good writing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, it looks like we lose others, and okay, will they be back? I'm not sure. If we want to continue, we would be better if I'd have others. Hello. Yes, so so far we try to communicate and try to develop a group and network so that we can continue our English language club, where we can actually feel free to talk about our daily conversations or any troubles or any topics we want to share, so that we can practice our language skill. So so that's for today, I think. And well, we also have long-term programs plans to help people so that we can grow, we can develop a better generation, better so that people can actually well, you know, the English is not we cannot teach people, or we cannot make someone talk in English within one day, within one seminar. So if we want to help people, we will need to grow a long-term program. That's why we have few long-term programs, so that we can help people, and so that they can take it for a long term and learn something actually from that. So we have a speaking classes, a speaking course, and also writing and grammatical course also. And well, actually they are not like very academic. It's like we want to help. As the way I think the best way to help is to when we interact with people, not just we give a monologue. And okay, then we have that seminar every week. So that next Friday we'll have the seminar again, and everyone will be welcome to join us. So thank you everyone for staying with us, and all of you whose internet connection was poor, but thank you. And Aslamuddin, thank you for staying with us. We hope we will see you next seminar, and everyone else. So, okay then, still then, stay fine. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, madam.